Play this record as frequently as possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Thomas, plarail Thomas, hell, even throw Trackmaster in there. It's probably one of the best ranges of Thomas & Friends merch there ever was, and because of that, it had quite a few bangers, to say the least. You know, iconic pieces that pretty much made or broke childhoods, and today we have one of those features. Now, this isn't the original one from my childhood, but that being said, I did get a new one, and I don't have all my plarail stuff currently with me. I'm still planning to go get that from the storage unit, but you know, we have this to talk about still today, so we're just gonna jump into it. And as I'm sure you can tell, I'm a little bit excited. So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, oh boy, here we go. That's right, in today's video, we have the Cranky at the Docks destination, or just the Brindum Docks destination, whatever you want to call it, we have it, it's here. And we're going to be talking about this, doing a little review, showing you how it works. And as you can see here, we have the main piece. Looks like the shed here is in perfect condition. We've got the little crate there, which hides the C battery, and yeah, the stickers look good. We've got the little water there. Could maybe use a little bit of a wipe down, but we'll get to that here shortly. Let's see here, got this little paper styrofoam bag. Oh, and in here, we've got the Tomy Bullstrode, as you can see here. Another classic piece of Tommy Thomas merch there. And the Cranky that goes with this set. Beautiful, beautiful. And we got a little bit of scuffage there on the face, but nothing that, you know, rubbing alcohol can't fix. We got that. We've also got a load for a wagon. That's something. And one of Cranky's buckets, so this thing can actually function properly. We don't have the second one. I believe this thing did come with two originally, but you know, that's okay. And with that, we should just have, yes, we have the two pieces of track which came with it. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's pretty much the set. There's really not a lot to this, as you can see. It's kind of just very basic, but that's all it had to be. This is still, you know, this is all it took to be a very, very iconic piece of Thomas merch. Take notes, Mattel. Now, I'm not actually sure if I have a C battery currently, but I'll still tell you how this shit works because it's very simple and pretty cool. We've got Cranky here, and he sits, if I can get him in there, like so, and pretty much his whole thing is going this way and that way, and Bullstrode sits there in the water. There's this little crate, and that goes on Cranky's hook, and it simulates like he's loading something from Bullstrode into the trains when they stop here. It's powered by the C battery here in this little crate, which kind of just opens up like so. Yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, there's also this. This does not come with the original set, but look, now Bullstrode's got a little load. Cool. And yeah, in terms of operation, it's really not a complex set. This goes here at the end. This as well, and boom, Brindum Docks. Very small, not really a lot to it, but it's it was movement. You know, it's something that had animation to it. As you can see there, his crane goes up as he turns. It was just something that was so cool to have as a kid, and now I have a new one that my kid can play with, and I can play with too. And I don't know, that's just, I'm happy, as you can tell. Now, let's get into some close-ups. Here is the Tomy Bullstrode, again, a little closer up. He does have these little wheels here on the bottom, so he can roll either on this, you know, little blue piece of water or whatever you really want him to. He has that classic Bullstrode surprised face there, and a little area here which you can put loads into. So, like, you know, the little crate from Cranky, that fits right in there. The loads from Troublesome Trucks are a little big. They do not fit in Bullstrode, but, I mean, they still work. You know, you can just set it in there. You can also throw Troublesome Trucks into them if you're Percy. We got the name in the front, the red there at the bottom. Yeah, it's a pretty basic piece of merch, but it really, you know, again, adds to this set and helps make it what it is. We've got Cranky as well, which, again, he does have a little bit of scuffage there on the face, but it's nothing too bad. As you can see there, it says Cranky there at the top. We've got that crane, which does move, and yeah, again, there's really not a lot going on here. It's got that classic, you know, kind of mean Cranky face. It's not painted or anything. It's all molded in a dark gray and a little bit of light gray there at the top. The sticker, which says Cranky there at the top, it's, you know, is what it is. Again, it's very basic. That's all this set had to be, though. To be so iconic. You know what? There's nothing like this in anything modern Trackmaster. And that aside, I mean, even just the base here. The little crate there, which hides the battery. The shed, which is molded in a brown and a green there. It's just, again, I just don't feel like this is something you would see in Trackmaster. It's also got the little danger sticker there and little parts where the ships tie off to so that they float off into the ocean. I don't know, there's so much going on for what it is, and that, you know, maybe there's new kids who don't get this appeal. Maybe this is me being an old head and nostalgia coming in, but I'll say it again, there's nothing that compares to this in modern Trackmaster. I haven't seen anything like that. But enough of that. Like I said earlier, I sadly don't have a lot of plarail track currently with me, so I can't put this in a huge train set like I wanted. But let me see if I have a C battery, and let's see this thing up close. Let's talk about some of that magic I've been referring to. I mean, that's something. That's all right. That's a pretty decent little layout. Now, as we can see, currently Cranky is doing nothing. He is still on, though. We're going to send Edward down that track, and boom, there we go. As you can see there, he's now loading that little crate back in the Bullstrode. And over here onto Edward, or above Edward, maybe to drop on him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cranky's feeling a little devious. But yeah, that's pretty much the automatic feature on that. You then let him go after a certain amount of time, or it goes automatically after a certain amount of time, and then Cranky resets. Give it a second as Edward makes his comeback around, and here we'll see the simulation again. Little load feature there. Edward will sit for a minute. He does the little simulated loading, and any second that should release. And boom. Just a beautiful piece of tech, and boom. Off again, just like that. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if it gets any better than that, really, at all.
Either subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.